Welcome to New Possibilities. I speak truth to power without fear. So today I was on Facebook and I saw a video. And the video was a hip hop video. It was a video of Prodigy at a concert. And when I just glanced at it, I was like, oh, cool, a Prodigy video. And then I looked at the caption and it said RIP Prodigy. And I was like, what the hell? This can't be real. This got to be fake news. Because this brother is relatively young. So I said, let me Google this. I went on Google, searched, and I saw all these articles talking about this brother being dead at 42. And I was just like, wow. I was just like completely blown away. I was like shocked to hear this news. Because this brother's only 42 years old and he's gone. Stuff like that makes you think about your own mortality. I mean, it wasn't too long ago when you had Phife Dawg die from A Tribe Called Quest. Sean Price died, one of the greatest MCs. Guru from Gang Starr. And other MCs, relatively young. In their 40s, dead. And it just makes you think about whether or not you're living life to the fullest. Whether or not you are fulfilling your dreams. That's what it makes me think about, man, when I hear about these young, relatively young brothers passing away in their 40s. Man. I mean, Prodigy is one of the greatest MCs ever. I mean, he's underrated, but he's one of the best. Anybody who knows about real hip-hop knows this. I mean, never mind what his message is. You know, some people will criticize his message, but to hell with that, man. Just in terms of him being an artist, in terms of his lyricism, in terms of his delivery, in terms of his flow, the brother was on a whole nother level. I mean, this brother rhymed with the best of them. Flowing with Nas, with Raekwon, with Ghostface. Some of the greatest in the game. I mean, and he came up at a time when hip-hop was at its height. Not when it's like in this current state where most of the hip hop is trash and it's easy for somebody to shine if they have just above average skills. But in his time, that was the time of the giants, man, the giants of hip hop. The time of a Biggie, a time of a Tupac, a time when Nas was just emerging on the scene, when Nas was at the height of his game with Illmatic and It Was Written. We're talking about a time of the purple tape, man. The purple tape. And I know a lot of young kids don't even know what the purple tape is. But that's Raekwon's classic. Built for the Cuban links, man. So this brother came up at a time when hip-hop was at its height, man. When hip-hop had reached a golden age. And this brother was one of the best among that age. You know, his group had classics. You know, all these Mobb Deep classics. Like Survival of the Fittest, Shook Ones. You know, his Murder Music album. You know, his solo project. The HNIC. You know, with tracks like Keep It Thorough. You know, the brother's skills were impeccable, man. And he will be missed. I mean, the game is going to miss him, man. And when I hear about like greats like this passing away, I just think about what is the current state of hip hop? Who is really there to carry on the torch? I mean, there are some MCs that give me hope. People like Kendrick Lamar give me hope that there is still some kind of life left in this hip hop thing. You know, people like J. Cole and even a Drake, even Drake. You know, they have skills and they give me some kind of hope that hip-hop will continue on. But it's like, man, even with their skills, man, you know, they don't measure up to the greats of that golden era, man. They don't measure up. And the brother Prodigy was one of the people that measured up. And he's going to be missed, man. So, you know, with that, I'll just say rest in peace. May God forgive you for your sins. And I send my condolences to your family. Man, this is just another moment in this hip-hop thing, man. You know, this is one of the greatest, man. People don't do diss songs about you if you're nobody, man. If you don't have skills, they're not going to even go for you. They're not going to even go at you. I mean, this brother had people like Jay-Z come after him. I mean, Jay-Z is one of the greatest MCs ever. You know, he just recently received an award for being a great songwriter. When you have people like that coming at you, that means you're at the top of your game. When you have a Nas coming at you, I mean, he had Nas and Jay-Z coming at him with diss songs. That speaks volumes in and of itself, man. So yeah, man, I just had to take out a moment, to recognize this brother, to recognize this moment in history, man, this moment in hip hop history where we're losing one of our greats. So tell me what y'all think, man. What's your favorite Mobb Deep song? What's your favorite Prodigy song? What's your favorite collab that Prodigy did? Tell me, man. I want to hear from y'all, from my hip hop people. I mean, for those of you who don't know, I'm a big fan of hip hop, man. I know for some people that may be a shocker if you're just new to my channel, but yes, I'm a big fan of hip hop. And I was actually surprised today. One of my coworkers surprised me, man, I was surprised that this woman even knew who Prodigy was, man. I was really surprised because this is a classy, dignified woman. And I was just surprised that she would even know who Prodigy was, man. But tell me what y'all think, man. RIP. Rest in peace, Prodigy.